Hello Palians and welcome back. Only a few days ago Palia launched their latest update, and with it came a brand new feature called the Lunar Path, which is very similar to a battle pass you may have seen in other games. There has been a little bit of confusion on some points, so today I'm going to go through everything you need to know about the battle pass and answer some common misconceptions. Don't forget to like and also subscribe for more Palia content, but let's get into this. So first up, I'm going to show you how you actually access the Lunar Pass. If you go into your inventory tab, and you can see here there is a giant red button that if you hover over it, it will say Lunar Paths. Once you click on that, it will bring you to the current path. I imagine that this will change over time as they add different types of lunar paths, but for now it is the path of the Kitsu, which you can see it's quite well advertised over on the left hand side here. This little box here on the left will give you an overview of what item you have kind of selected, so it gives you a brief description. You can even equip the item if it is like a makeup cosmetic item or a pet that you have unlocked, which is quite handy. And then along the bottom you will see these are the items that are available as part of the path. You may have noticed that some of them have the diamond icon on top of them. These are items that are premium items, and the items without that icon are the free items that are for everyone. I'll run through what's kind of free and what's premium later, and kind of what's kind of encompassing with that, but I just wanted to give you an overview of this page for now. And then down here you will see these are kind of progress bars. So here you can see that I have unlocked 4, I'm up to this one, and then this is the one that I'm currently working on. And then down here you get kind of a little overview of how close you are to unlocking the next reward. Once you fill that bar, you will then be able to claim it. So I'm at 400 out of 500 Lunar XP to unlock the next reward, and you can just easily kind of flip through all the different pages. If you want to have a look at things, you can, which is great. This button down here in the bottom right is quite helpful because this tells you how you can earn all the Lunar XP. Again, we'll delve into that more a little bit later. And then this area over here, this is quite important on the top right, and I think this is where it has caused a little bit of confusion. I'll bring up a picture of what it looked like before I had to unlock the premium path, because I have paid the 1,975 Palia coins to unlock it. So you don't actually need to do that to be able to access the path. As I said, there are free elements of this, so you can start working through those free elements. You don't have to pay any real life money for this, which is good if you just want to kind of enjoy that, or maybe the Kitsu items aren't for you. You can still get the home lines, you can still get the resources. There is even some other things which are free as well, which is good. However, the thing that is confusing people is the 3,500 amount, which is below, which unlocks all levels. That you do not need to purchase. That is there if you don't want to do all the hard work to try and obtain these items, then that will unlock all of the levels for you without doing any of the hard work. Now obviously that is quite a hefty price tag, and I don't want anyone to think, oh my gosh, this is what it costs to unlock the path. No, it does not. It costs 1,975 to unlock the premium path. Again, you can access this for free, but that is the premium side of it. And don't go thinking you need to buy the 3,500 unless you want all of this stuff instantly. You may have noticed that my amount to unlock all of the levels is currently shown at 3,100. This is because I am 4 levels in. Every level that you earn as you progress will knock 100 coins off that amount. So as you progress, this price will decrease until obviously you've unlocked all the paths. I think that's quite good that they've taken that into account, so it's nice to see that it kind of isn't just one fixed price. And then of course you have the access to your Palia coins up in the top right hand corner. I really hope that I've explained that clear enough for people, because I don't want people thinking that this has just been paywalled when it really hasn't, and the devs have been quite kind of open with the fact that there is going to be a free element to this and also a paid element to it. So if you decide you don't want to buy the premium path, you can just go ahead, start earning your LUNAR XP and start unlocking the different rewards. However, if you do decide that you want to purchase it and the premium price again is 1,975, which will give you access to the premium items, you then need to think about what is the best way to obtain those 1,975 Palia coins. If you head over to the premium shop, you will notice that there is not an option for 1,975 Palia coins, and you might be thinking, oh, I'd need to buy the most expensive 3,400 Palia coins bundle. Well, actually, you don't, and it makes more financial sense if you don't do this. The best option is to buy the 1,700 Palia coin pack and the 425 Palia coin pack. It does mean that you are going to get 2 purchases. However, that will cost you £18 instead of 27. So you're saving essentially £10. Obviously, I'm in the UK, but that will depend on your kind of local regional currency as to what kind of price point it is for you. But please don't just jump in, buy that big pack when you don't necessarily need to. Obviously, once you have your Palia coins in your inventory, you then need to go back to the LUNAR path and unlock the premium path. And then from there, you'll be able to progress forward and get hold of those premium rewards. Obviously, you can come and have a flick through some of these rewards yourself, but I do have a few things that I want to say about this. The first thing is the top level is this Kitsu t-shirt. This is the first item that is a clothing item that the team are giving away for free. Previously, cosmetic items were kind of locked behind premium Palia coin purchases, which is very interesting. So it's nice that we have that. This item is also very interesting. This is a free one. This is a homeline upgrade, which once you have unlocked this will allow you to raise the number of homeline buildings you can have connected together on your plot. So if you are an avid decorator, you want a huge mansion, then this is definitely something that you need to be aiming for. There is also a premium tint. Now the tints kind of had a rejig with this update as well. So it's very interesting that we are seeing a premium tint in here. Obviously it's very kind of browny orange, which fits in nicely with the Kitsu. So if you are someone who is after that color palette, maybe it's something that you'll kind of consider when purchasing this pack, whether it is for you. Obviously, we have all the homeline features, which are really nice, and I love all of those additions. There is also a glider here as well. All of the premium items the developers have said have a value of approximately 8,000 Palia coins. So if you take that into account, if you were to buy these items all individually in the shop, I mean, there's a pet, there's like a couple clothing items, there's stickers, there's a glider, there is a lot of stuff in here. There is one thing in the premium path that you can also obtain in the game for free. This is the Kitsu plushes. There's 3 varieties of these. There is the obsidian one, there is the caldera one, and then finally there's the rainbow one. These can be obtained through mining, so each different mining node will drop a different type. So like the platinum and the palladium, you have a chance to receive the rainbow Kitsu plush. So if you are thinking about just buying the LUNAR path for the plushes, maybe I would rethink that. Before we move on, I just want to say something about the Maya home line. I have seen a few people asking the question, where do I find the blueprint for the base house? It's not a blueprint. It is something that you craft. So if you can't see it in your inventory, head over to your crafting table and you will need to get crafting, get some materials to get that built, and then you'll be able to place it down. So the next thing you might be thinking is, how do I actually earn LUNAR XP and progress? Well, the main ways at this time are through doing activities on the bulletin board. The key way that you can obtain at least 100 LUNAR XP every day is by doing your dailies. You get 2 dailies, and each of these, if you complete them, will award 50 LUNAR XP. There is also the monthly bundles. This will also award you with LUNAR XP, and this is quite a significant amount, so definitely do not skip on them if you are able to do them. There isn't a lot of ways to kind of do this at the moment. However, the devs have said that they are going to be running LUNAR XP kind of bonus weekends and days to help people progress through the path. It is worth knowing to kind of unlock the bulletin board. board, you must have done the Learning the Ropes quest, which is activated when Kenley comes to your plot. So when I logged in, he was there for the first time and I was able to run through everything that I needed to, and then I was able to access the bulletin board. So if you're a newer player and you haven't figured that out yet, be sure to complete that quest. It's not too long, it's not too complicated, it just gives you a nice overview of what you need to know. The current method of earning Lunar XP does seem very restrictive, and if you are worried about that and kind of the grind of having to do your dailies every single day and log in, do not worry. The developers are working on a way to kind of alleviate this, and in the next patch we are going to see additional ways to progress which are going to be tied to normal XP gains, and hopefully that means so you can just be doing mining, and if you're earning XP that way, then that will help you obtain some Lunar XP as well, and they have said even more opportunities. So I think they're aware of how currently restrictive this can be for players, and if you are more casual player who doesn't log in every day, it might take you a while to kind of unlock quite a few things. But overall, it's good that they're going to work on it and that they have let us know about that. One of the huge advantages of Palia's Lunar Path compared to battle passes in other games, for example Disney Dreamlight Valley, is that there is no fixed time deadline for this. This path has no expiration date, which means that the progress that you're working on now will still be there in 6 months' time. So even if you played for a little bit now, you took a 6-month break and returned back to the game, your progress is still going to be there. You don't have to worry about the fact that you have a month to complete it, which definitely does kind of cause a little bit of pressure and perhaps a fear of missing out, that you're not going to be able to collect all the rewards. So I really do like that about this, and I think that is going to be a great thing if you are a more casual player. But also if you're not a casual player, it gives you things to work towards. It's got kind of like clear goals, which sometimes I do really appreciate in gameplay. I like having that thing to work towards, gives you that kind of goal, which I think sometimes maybe once you get a little bit later in Palia, that does lack a little bit. So I really appreciate this battle pass. I think it's going to be a great addition for new players and older players alike. Another thing you might be wondering is, when will the next path be coming? They have used the word seasonal, so I don't believe at this time that it is going to be kind of every patch there's going to be a new Lunar Path, which is good because these do look like they are going to take a while to complete, and also 1,975 Palia coins every single month. That does add up very quickly, so I think having maybe like a 3-month period for this Lunar Path and then maybe they'll introduce another one does fit in nicely with kind of the periods that they're working on for like the road maps and things like that. And also they've started doing like series of updates that all tie in together. For example, now we are on the Winter's Wonder one, so it would make sense if it is going to be like that going forward. So I think that's pretty much everything you need to know about the path. I just wanted to finish off with some kind of thoughts and opinions of my own. I obviously used my own money to unlock this premium path, and so far I am enjoying it. I am liking the items that are there. Are all of the items to my taste? Would I have perhaps bought them if they were in the store? Maybe not, but I still am going to enjoy using them. I do love the Kitsu pet, that's very cute, and some of the pets are pretty expensive, so I feel like I'm getting a good deal for that alone, not even to mention the tint as well, so very lucky to have that. I also like the mailbox a lot, that's very cute, so I'm gonna have that definitely down on my plot very soon. Obviously, this isn't obligatory. No one has to do this. You don't have to unlock it. So if you don't think it's for you, then don't buy it. You don't have to. And we all know that Palia's cosmetic items are quite expensive. So if you are looking at making a purchase, you need to find the thing that is right for you. And the premium battle pass may not. So don't feel like you have to jump in and buy it. There is still plenty of stuff that you can unlock with just the free version. And you can still get that experience of progressing through the battle pass as well, which is nice, and you can get that t-shirt at the end as well. Let me know your thoughts on the battle pass in the comments. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.